G'day and welcome back to another series on copywriting. So you're still with me for number 3, so hopefully you got some value from numbers 1 and 2. So today what I want to talk about is a concept that is very important. Well, all these parts are important to copywriting, but this one in particular, because a lot of people get this wrong. Now, it's really this simple. Dale Carnegie summed it up, and he said that people are not interested in you, they're only interested in themselves. And this is just so true. You know, you could have the best product in the world and you could be putting it in front of everybody, but if you make it about you, you're probably not going to be as effective. Not to say that you won't get any sales, but people looking for a solution to their problem want somebody to tell them how it relates to them. They don't really want to hear that you're the best, okay? Because everyone can say that. I've got the best this, I've got the best that. This is going to be perfect. Our little, our little thing will do wonders for you. You see where we're going with this? It's about the seller. No, it can't be. Going back to how we started this, people are not interested in you, they're interested in themselves. So as an example, we could take, I want to tell you something great, okay? I want to tell you something. Wouldn't it be better to say, here's something you need to know? See the difference? You're flipping it from me to the customer. Now, another example, and I see this a lot, actually, even with some of the bigger names. We sell the best muffins. Well, okay, great, but every other bloody company says that as well. So wouldn't it be better? You will love our muffins. It's about making it direct to the customer again. So play around with that, and here's some little tips. If you're reading through your copy, these are the little words that you don't want to be using, and if you have to use them, and I accept that in some circumstances you do, you need to keep them to a minimum. And those words are I, me, my, we, and ours. The reason being is that they're all about the person who's selling, and that's not the object of the game. The object of the game is to make it about the customer. So instead of using those words, we would use you, your, or yours. Again, putting it into the position of the customer. So go through your copy, have a look at it, and just see, and also have a look at some of the copy that's really, really working well, and you'll see the difference between the two. Just a subtle change or series of changes, but they can make a huge difference as to how someone perceives the value aspects of those words, because you're shifting it from all about you, because again, as we said in the opener, they don't care about you. They may care about your products if it's sold correctly, but they don't care about you because they don't know you. You might have a little bit of a rapport with them, but chances are, you're still getting that relationship being built, because if you have the relationship built, then kind of all of this doesn't matter. You can just make a recommendation and people will go for it. But this is the part of the customer journey where you're trying to make the impact to get their attention. So copy is really, really important. So I hope that helped you. Just again, these videos are going to be short and sweet, and hopefully just to the point, and just tips that will help you improve. Now again, I'm not an expert, I'm learning this process as well, but these are the things that I'm picking up and I'm practicing and I'm implementing, and I do see changes when I make these subtle differences in the copy that I write. I also now look a lot more about what other people are doing, and again, I don't copy them. Copywriting doesn't mean copy other people's content. It just means that when you look at someone who's very successful and has, for example, a very high converting sales funnel, if that's your thing, or a high converting Facebook ad, then you really want to look at that and understand the reasons why, the psychology behind why people are reacting to those more so than the ones that are obviously not performing very well. And as we go further on into this copywriting series, I'm going to drop in the link, not in this one, but in future videos, of a website where you can have a look at successful copy. It's a website that's been put up. It's completely free, so you can go in, and it goes back to old campaigns like David Ogilvy, who between 1958 and 1962 ran a very, very successful advertising campaign for Rolls-Royce. So, you know, modern day, previous days. And another one that I would strongly suggest you have a look at is Frank Kern. He does put out some high ticket programs, and I'm not here to try and sell you one of those, but he does have a few low ticket cost programs, and some of those are looking at really good copy that converts. And if you wanted to go further, he does have a paid subscription at around $47 a month. I tried it for a month, but I went back to Frank and said, look, this is a really great product, but right now, I can't support that, but maybe in the future then I will, because it is a really good product. So he's another person to watch. I've undertaken some of his programs. He's an immense trainer, a real load of value, and that's certainly a recommendation that I would make. I'm not going to put any links below because I don't feel it's appropriate, but I do suggest that you have a look at some of the stuff he's putting out for quite low cost.